What's going on, guys? Eric here with driverlineup.com, world's okayest steering wheel holder. As your host, hanging out with world's okayest four-wheeler. We have escaped Florida unscathed and are getting to take a break tonight, which is nice. Wasn't by request, just is what it is. But it's welcomed. So, outside of the fact that they did, if you guys watched yesterday's video, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so, because all of our videos kind of tie in together. We drive a team truck for Prime. Just give you guys a little refresher. I know there's a lot of new subscribers. We drive a team truck for Prime. We're buying 2 trucks this year. Both of them should be in within the next 2 months, hopefully. So we're starting our fleet, and this vlog or vlog or whatever you want to call it, it just tells our whole story. So make sure you subscribe so you can catch it all in order. Anyway, yesterday I said that I thought there was a strong chance that Cargill in Dodge City loaded this trailer backwards. In other words, the second stop freight was in the nose of the trailer, or the second stop freight was at the tail end of the trailer, and the first stop freight was in the nose of the trailer. It turned out that was correct. It was not a good situation. There were 10 pallets in the tail end of the trailer that were in the way of the first stop freight. So we had to deal with that this morning. And the seals were backwards too. None of it was our fault. We didn't get, it was all on Cargill. But amazingly, the only fine or fee or anything associated with all this, because we were late to the second appointment because of this, was $35. That's all Publix in Orlando charged to move those 10 pallets off and put them back on. 35 bucks. So the customer will have to pay that $35, and then I think they're going to charge the customer a late fee on the second stop. But it ended up going pretty well. Now, I said 2 videos ago, I think, that I chose this load over the other Florida loads because its 90 or its second stop was in Jacksonville, and my hope was to get up to Savannah and get a load out of Savannah. That is exactly what has happened. So we got out of Florida today with both those stops off the trailer somehow, even though they were backwards and it was all messed up and seals were backwards. We were just really polite and explained exactly what happened, and everybody, all the receivers were, worked with us and helped make it happen. And then I got on load choice while we were being unloaded at the 90. And there was like a couple beer loads in Jacksonville, which is like, nope, not doing that. And then the load one of the 2 loads that I wanted, this is actually the one that I got out of Savannah, is the one I wanted, because it goes to Illinois. So it worked out really well. I mean, anytime you can get in and out of Florida like that, unscathed, with a good paying meat load into Florida that you drop in Orlando, then Jacksonville, then immediately get out of Florida, to me is a win. So it doesn't always work that way. Florida has burned us time and time again, but it worked out that way this time. So and even better, this load that I got off load choice, we don't pick it up until tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning. And it is currently 5:30 p.m. So we're sitting on the border of Georgia and Florida, and gonna be able to chillax a little while, and then go run this load in, drop it. We can drop it really anytime on Wednesday. Probably drop it Wednesday morning, and there's all kinds of good stuff in the area of where this is dropping off. So I'm pretty excited about it, man. I'm excited. It worked out. Like this morning, because I drove 500 miles overnight last night, and that last 100 miles going into Publix, which I like that Publix. I know some people have some problems there. I like it. It's got great overnight parking, plenty of room to maneuver, pretty fair, I think, with the lumper fees, which we don't pay lumper fees anyway. So, I mean, we pay lumper fees, but they get charged as a customer, so it doesn't really matter to us, but they're not outrageous. Like, we've always had a great experience there. But I got to Publix at 0300 this morning. The appointment wasn't until 0600. And man, I took a good nap, but the whole time while I was awake, I was thinking to myself, when they open up this trailer, because I hadn't opened it yet, I hadn't broken the seal yet, if that other load is in front of their load, you know, are they gonna throw a fit about it? Are they gonna tell us they don't want to touch that other freight? What are they gonna, you know, it was all up in the air as to what was gonna happen. And of course, open the doors, back to the dock, the guy comes right out, he says, "You got another stop?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." He goes, "Okay." He was like, "Because you got 10 pallets of stuff we didn't order." I said, "Yeah, I got another stop." He said, "We're gonna have to charge you twice on the lumper fee to get that freight off of there and then put it back on the trailer." And I said, "Well, you know, I already talked to dispatch. If that's what has to happen, that's what has to happen. The customer that sent it is responsible and they're going to pay. I've already talked to Prime." And so I thought it was going to be outrageous. It was $35. That's all he charged. So good day, good deal. Raining hard up here, man. It is like seriously raining hard up the 95 corridor. Another thing that happened, if you stuck this far, because I almost forgot, I'm actually going to put this in the title. We got jammed up when Jenna was driving from Orlando up here to Jacksonville. We got jammed up really bad because there was a jumper that, according to some CB chatter, was actually dangling from the bridge. I don't know if that's true. I know that on Waze and a few other apps that I was looking up, there were comments of people leaving, saying what was happening. They said there was someone trying to jump off the bridge, so they closed traffic down in both directions on 95 just south of Jacksonville. So that ate up 45-50 minutes sitting there waiting for all that madness to clear up. But we ended up getting up to the 90 just a couple hours late, which again was through no fault of our own. It just took a little bit longer at Publix for them to get all that freight off and put it back on the truck. So overall, a pretty good day, I would say. So we're about to get some good sleep. I'll get up and take a shower at 2 or 3 in the morning, and Jen will drive us up there to get this load in the morning, and then she'll drive over somewhere north of Atlanta, and then I'll run hard again tomorrow night. So good stuff. One other topic, and getting a lot of questions about the new Pete. When is the new Pete going to be in? Success Leasing said last Friday in the safety meeting, Success Leasing said Pete's are 2 to 3 weeks late right now. I call BS on that. My truck is already over 3 weeks late. So the 2 to 3 week window, if you guys are leaning on that, maybe you get lucky. I'm already 3 weeks late. So, and she said the truck is still at the factory today. So it is not going to be here in the next week or so, which means my truck is a month late. So I don't know how they can go there literally last Friday and say the Pete's are running 2 to 3 weeks late, when mine's going to be at least a month late. And I assume, actually I know a couple other drivers that are waiting on their trucks that were supposed to get here a few days after mine, not there. I know one driver whose truck was supposed to get there, I think 2 days before mine. His is not there. So the 2 to 3 week window, I don't know where they're getting that from, but right now Pete's are running at least a month late, the new body style Pete's. So sorry guys, I wish I had an update. Believe me, I want to know just as much as you guys. Where's the new truck? Where's the new truck? We're waiting, man. We're ready, but honestly, we're just running. We're just making money right now. So when it gets here, it gets here, and I don't really stress about it. I mean, I check on it now and then, and it's like when it gets here, it gets here. I can't get all bent out of shape about it. But I did want to tell you guys that I don't believe that 2 to 3 week window that Success Leasing says, because right now it is much bigger, and I wish they would have been a little more honest about that in the safety meeting, because they said point blank, oh, you're 2-3 weeks on Peterbilt's right now. That's our delay. Man, it's more than 2 to 3 weeks, and she knew it. But whatever. I'm not gonna get all bent out of shape over it. All right, guys, be safe, make good decisions, and as always, drive to thrive. We shall talk to you soon.